Is up, everybody? Welcome back to another WWE 2K25 showcase. I believe this is the ninth match? Eighth match. Ninth match. Oof. We'll just count it up here in a second. Um, but this is going to be a doozy. This is going to be a doozy. I believe this is our second women's match of the showcase. So I'm excited for that. But this is the one that I've heard um, takes the longest or is the hardest to do. And I believe it for not I don't know, I don't want to say multitude of reasons, but one, it's a Money in the Bank match. It's a ladder match, so that's already tough as is. Um, Two, it's Tamina. Again, not trying to talk down to her, talk bad about her, but I just never liked her as a wrestler per se. So And if we're speaking game wise, I'm pretty sure she may be like a 70 overall, if that. So we're just gonna have to see. And again, throughout this entire series of WWE 2K25 Showcase, I have not so far played any other matches. Like once I finish a showcase match, I don't play again until the next time, just so I'm learning as we go together. That's why you see a lot of tutorial stuff out there sometimes pop up as to like, hey, do this. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple here because it's a ladder match. It's going to be the first ladder match I play. Um, so it'll be interesting to see. But again, I'm pretty sure this one may be one of the ones that I have to like restart maybe multiple times if I'm going to be honest. Um, which I'm not ashamed to do. I think I did it once or twice already in this series. I could be completely wrong. Comment below if you've seen the series and can tell me how many times I've had to restart. I know for sure once, but maybe twice. I'm not entirely sure. But this is the one, three, ninth match of the showcase so far, and um, I must say, 2 out of 8 that I've played so far have been duds. So 25% have been duds. The two that I didn't like is this one, the Rocky Maivia one, first versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Hate, hate that Triple H gimmick. And the Nia Jax one. Those are the two that I didn't like. Um, as much as I've had this theory of how the match rewards indicate how well or how bad a match may be just because of the number of rewards you get, I think that's been mute. I think that's been debunked. Um, One, it started with this one. It was the one with the least amount of rewards up to that point with only four. This one had three, but this one was actually a solid match. Then this one went down to two, and it was crap. So two and this one four were crap in my opinion. Then you go to this one back to four. It was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Rikishi was pretty fun. And then the Umaga one with five was fun. This one had three, and this one was actually pretty fun as well. Um, so it may be debunked that um, that the rewards theory isn't where it's at. I think so far the only common denominator between those two matches of the Nia Jax one and the Rocky Maivia one is that the cut scenes ended the match for us. Like we didn't end the match. We didn't do the ending of it at all. We did a couple of the objectives and then it took over from there and just ended it. So I pretty much just sat back and watched. The other ones we've actually gone through beginning to end. That's probably really the funnest part so far of those other ones, and just the differences of matches. Some of them have been hardcore, some of them tag team, some of them have been one on one. Um, So this is going to be a change of pace because, again, it's a ladder match. It's going to be the first one that I've played on the game itself, but also in the showcase. Um, and it's weird because I thought Money in the Bank matches were six people usually, and this one's only five. And I had to go look it up, and yeah, that's true. There was five. I thought maybe there was a instance of like copyright issues, not copyright issues, maybe that's the incorrect word, but like for instance, like Sasha Banks isn't in the WWE, so like I may have assumed that Sasha Banks was in this match, and because she's part of a different company of an AEW and whatnot, that she can't be featured in this match. Um, but no, it was straight up that there was only five people in a Money in the Bank ladder match, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And in that same pay per view, in the men's one, there were six, I believe. So that's what kind of threw me off. Oh, controller died. Um, but beyond that, beyond that, the fact that the men's had six and this one only had five, I still believe that it'll be fun to have and kind of maybe less challenging because of the fact that there's only five instead of six. Maybe that extra person does throw a wrench into things. Um, but we'll see. I'm also interested to see what Paul Heyman has to say for this intro. You know, a little backstory maybe on Tamina, and how she's related to the bloodline. I knew she was related to it, but I don't know exactly how. So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I think enough with the chit chat, and I think let's just get straight into it with Paul Heyman with the intro.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
You know, honestly, this would be one of the matches where I'd be like, you know, if you guys wanted to step in and do the thing that I've been complaining about, and where a cutscene finishes the match, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind, but you know, we'll see.
Is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
Yep, this is Money in the Bank, and this is going to be a challenge. I am not ready. Honestly, not ready for this at all.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be Becky with problems, isn't it? Yeah.
Next,
It was pretty cool to be
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier, and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
Which I didn't know about. Honestly, I didn't
from
know.
the Pacific Islands,
Yes, she got trained.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
No,
and Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Just debuting with you. So, granted, I know during her entrance just now they just said from the Pacific Ocean or the Pacific Islands.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Connection other than the debut with you. So. Now I do wonder what happened. I haven't seen her in WWE.
making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Well, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
I'm not gonna keep referring it to it as a championship. It's just a Money in the Bank briefcase. Don't get me wrong. I get
winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Carmella, high risk.
Up high.
Now here's Carmella.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the hot on the apron. Good Lord, taking flight.
Smack dab in the center of the ring.
Perfect placement.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder. Well, from the top rope.
Somebody get her. I can't get her.
Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
And you can feel it. The mood has absolutely changed inside this arena. Oh, leg breaker.
The offense catching up with her now.
Destructive offense from Natalya.
Flipped upside down there.
Oh, man, that's how you use your head as a weapon.
Ooh, hard contact against the ladder there.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Some people might argue that trying to humble your opponent is a little desperate.
Well, those people obviously haven't been in the ring, Saxton. Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Carmella perhaps realizing there that she's not as untouchable as she claims.
Yeah, Charlotte was clearly asserting her dominance.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
There goes
There we go.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my. Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my
I
goodness,
think that
taking out
actually did
everybody.
happen. I don't remember.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. And it paved her way to the top of the ladder.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop him.
And now thrown back into the ring. Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, but when ladder is part of the match, you really can't expect anything less. Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all. Boom, utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
And Charlotte being met with defiance there.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Ooh.
Not one of them.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for locked in. It's locked in. This isn't even about gaining a victory.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as mudhole stomping. Flair lining up. Get the Queen's throne ready.
And she denies Charlotte.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity.
How do I get up there?
But carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell.
I'm hitting me. I'm hitting Natalya. Yeah, we're dead.
Natalya has to capitalize now. Has to get to the ladder.
They're coming with
That ladder.
that.
Working on the hook here.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment? Nasty. The hardest.
What's Tamina's finisher? Splash. So they're all splash.
Part of the ring. She's looking even worse for wear now.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
Counter from Tamina.
Come on, man.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oh, my God.
She's looking to go top rope here.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Take off.
And no one there.
You've got to be impressed by the power possessed by Natalya. Oh, sit-out powerbomb. Opponents all wrapped up in picture-perfect fireman's carry.
Coming back to her torso area. This could become a strategy.
Oh, big boot.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Waistlock applied and crossbody.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
Charlotte just rubbing it in now.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Turning the tables. Placed against the turnbuckle. Wicked clothesline.
Taken down instantly. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. Natural selection. Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
Everybody.
Head scissors. Round and round we go. That's impressive.
And the energy in here is raising the hairs on the back of my neck.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
Heading back to the ring.
Fighting back with everything she has. And she finds an answer to Charlotte.
And that last bit of offense looks to have cut deep. She is... This could be the beginning of the end. Sharpshooter applied. Just look at she can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
We need... What's her name?
Speed with the ladder.
Natalya looks like she's down and out.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's pointing at the bars now.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult. Carmella has her hands on it.
The contract is in her grasp.
Struggling a bit here to get it down.
Danger growing with every second.
Boom! From the heavens.
And meanwhile,
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
A sit-out match slam. What impact?
Oh, man. The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight.
Look at this. This can't be good. Are you kidding me? She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Her eyes are on the prize now.
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Oh, what a chop.
Barely hanging on.
Not going to let them up the ladder without a fight. Big forearm. It's a long way down. Big forearm.
Everybody's dying with this.
Golly. And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
Oh, shin breaker. Right to the knee. Textbook fall-away slam. And more damage being inflicted on the torso.
Repeatedly going after that midsection. Just devastating.
And a stiff shot to her clothing. Middle rope forearm on point. Ooh, that might have just broken something.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Just got clobbered. Unexpected result there. Oh, that's going to sting. Big boot. The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. Using this submission to weaken the...
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Big clothesline.
Oh my God, a clothesline. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Meanwhile, it's Carmella.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. Riding out of danger there.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Ooh. She continues to battle up the ladder. Counter from Tamina.
This is dangerous. This is frightening. Oh, my God.
Climbing up. The deserve of time to go for the win. to victory.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Tamina might have it here.
Thank God.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first
I thought that was going to go so much longer. That was difficult. I guess I'm watching those versions of the characters. Wow. That's it. Poor Ed. I was over here sitting on the edge of my seat the whole time. That was frustrating. Oh, yes. The Usos. Oh, versus New Day and Hell in a Cell? Oh, yes. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. But I'm just so glad to be done with this one. Hallelujah. Amen. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the WWE 2K25 showcase. If you liked it, make sure to hit a like, drop a comment. If you want to be up to date with all new videos and new stuff that's coming out every week, make sure to hit subscribe and hit that notification bell in order to get all the notifications for every single video that we got dropping out every single week. All right, you guys. Y'all have a good one.